Have you ever wondered if you really need to take all those vitamins and supplements you see advertised everywhere? Are they all essential? Or worse, could some of them actually be harmful? Stay with me until the end of this video, because today we going to uncover everything about vitamins and supplements. What you truly need, what you should avoid, and how to make smart choices to take care of your health without falling into traps. First of all, it's important to understand that the supplement market is a billion-dollar industry, and marketing strategies are often so aggressive that they convince us to consume products we don't even need. But don't get me wrong, not saying supplements are bad, quite the opposite. What we need is quality information, and that's exactly what you're going to get right now. Let's start by understanding the role of vitamins in our bodies. Vitamins are essential micronutrients required for the proper functioning of all vital processes. They help in energy production, strengthen the immune system, and play key roles in skin health, bone strength, and even mental well-being. Ideally, we should obtain all the vitamins we need through a balanced and varied diet. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean meats, fish, and nuts are all excellent sources of nutrients. But in reality, maintaining such a perfect diet isn't always possible, and that's where supplements come in. They can indeed be helpful, but they need to be used wisely and with proper awareness. Now, let's talk about the supplements you might actually need, starting with vitamin D. This is one of the most recommended supplements today, especially for people living in areas with little sunlight exposure or for those who spend most of their time indoors. Vitamin D is essential for bone health as it aids in calcium absorption, and it also plays a crucial role in immune function and the prevention of autoimmune diseases. But be careful. Vitamin D supplementation should always be guided by a healthcare professional, because excessive intake can lead to toxicity, causing serious problems like organ calcification and kidney stones. Another supplement that may be necessary is omega-3, especially for those who don't regularly consume fatty fish. Omega-3 is a type of essential fat that promotes cardiovascular health, supports brain function, and also has anti-inflammatory properties. Studies show that omega-3 can help lower triglyceride levels and may even reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. However, not all omega-3 capsules are created equal. It's important to choose a high-quality product with a high concentration of EPA and DHA, free from contaminants such as heavy metals. Always consult a healthcare provider before starting any supplementation. And what about those popular multivitamins? Are they really necessary? The answer is, it depends. If you maintain a balanced diet, you probably don't need a multivitamin. However, for people with restrictive diets, like vegetarians or vegans, or in specific situations such as pregnancy, aging, or chronic illness, a multivitamin can help cover nutritional gaps. The problem is that many people take these supplements as a health insurance without even knowing if they are deficient in anything. Even worse, an excess of certain vitamins, especially fat-soluble ones like DEA and K, can be toxic. That's why it is crucial to do lab tests and consult a nutritionist or doctor before starting any supplement. Now, let's talk about what you should avoid, or at least be very cautious about. First, supplements with exaggerated doses. Many people think if a little is good, more must be better. That's a serious mistake. Supplements are not candies or harmless vitamin chews. Excessive intake of nutrients can cause severe side effects. For example, High doses of vitamin A can lead to liver problems and birth defects in pregnant women. Excess iron, if not medically indicated, can cause overload and damage to organs. So be wary of products that promise megadoses or super miracle formulas. Another important caution involves supplements for weight loss and muscle gain. Many of these are sold without scientific evidence, may contain banned or dangerous substances, and unfortunately are widely consumed. Thermogenics, questionable pre-workouts, and even disguised anabolic steroids are some examples. These substances can cause everything from rapid heartbeat and insomnia to more severe problems like cardiac arrhythmias, liver failure, and even death. The message is clear. Don't trust magical solutions to build muscle or lose weight safely. The path remains through proper nutrition, regular physical training, and professional guidance. And what about natural supplements like teas, herbs, and plant extracts? Are they always safe? Once again, it depends. The word natural often gives a false sense of security. Some herbal products can indeed offer benefits, but others may interact with medications or cause undesirable side effects. For example, St. John's wort, commonly used to treat mild depression, can interfere with the effectiveness of birth control, blood thinners, and other medications. Green tea, popular for boosting metabolism, can cause insomnia, irritability, and even gastritis if consumed excessively. So the best approach is to always seek professional health advice before using any supplement, even if it's labeled as natural. But after all, how do you know if you need supplementation? The first step is to evaluate your diet. Are you consuming enough fruits, vegetables, proteins, and healthy fats? Then consider your lifestyle. Do you exercise? Do you get enough sunlight? Do you have any specific health conditions? Based on these answers and always supported by laboratory tests, doctor or nutritionist can accurately recommend the right supplements for you, specifying the appropriate doses and duration. Avoiding self-diagnosis is one of the most important actions you can take to protect your health and avoid risks. Another very important aspect is supplement quality. It's not enough to just choose the cheapest product or the one that's trending. You must verify if the product has quality certifications, if it has been tested to ensure purity and safety, and if it complies with your country's regulatory standards, such as the FDA in the United States or Anvisa in Brazil. Products from dubious sources may contain contaminated ingredients, inappropriate doses, or even undeclared substances. Remember, we're talking about something that directly impacts your health. It's not worth taking risks. And for those who practice physical activities, how does sports supplementation fit in? Supplements like whey protein, creatine, and BCAAs are very popular among people looking to improve performance or gain muscle mass. Whey protein, for example, is a rapidly absorbed protein, ideal for post-workout muscle recovery. Creatine has numerous studies proving its effectiveness in enhancing strength and physical performance. But here's the catch. These supplements are only useful if there's a specific demand. If your diet already meets your protein needs, you might not need whey. And creatine, while safe, must be used at the correct dose and under supervision. The most common mistake is using sports supplements unnecessarily, which ends up overloading your body and your wallet. Finally, I want to leave a clear message. Supplements are neither villains nor saviors. They are tools that can be very useful when used correctly, but dangerous when taken indiscriminately. The key is balance and access to reliable information. Before rushing to the pharmacy or clicking on that online link, stop and reflect. Do I really need this? Do I have professional guidance? Am I considering all the risks and benefits? If the answer is yes, go ahead, but do it consciously. If not, maybe it's time to focus on improving your diet, your sleep, your exercise routine, and your overall quality of life. These are undoubtedly the most important pillars for your health. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it. Share it with those who also need this information. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our upcoming content on health and wellness. And tell me in the comments, do you usually take any supplements? Which ones? Let's share experiences. See you in the next video. And remember, your health should always come first.